Hello, hello. So today we're going to talk about doing shadow work, which you might have heard, or you might have done some journal prompts, or maybe you're in the middle of it. Maybe you are engaging in ceremonies or plant medicines that are opening up your eyes to parts of yourself that you are not proud of, or things you have done in the past. And this can have a side effect of making you feel really down on yourself and like a self-defeating feeling. And today I want to talk about some things we can do when we're in that work to start to open up self-compassion and forgiveness and gratitude for seeing those parts of yourself so that you no longer have to choose to live like that. When we start really facing the pieces of ourselves that we've avoided or that we've judged, it can feel really heavy. It can feel defeating. It makes sense that we would feel this way. You're probably a very caring person and you want to grow, but this feeling of being like self-defeated, this feeling of self-judgment usually comes from a hidden assumption of if I have flaws or if I've messed up before, I am bad, I am wrong, I am unworthy. And that is not the truth, as hard as it is to actually feel that. So the real work here is learning to hold both. So, and think of the word and. So I have done things I'm not proud of, and I am learning. I have patterns that don't serve me, and I am still worthy of love and joy. I have been unconscious in ways, and I'm becoming more conscious now. Shadow work is not about making yourself feel better. It's about becoming whole. So that means the parts of you that you don't like, those are just parts. They're not the whole story of who you are. You can try to stay positive by shifting from a space of judgment to a space of curiosity. Instead of, what is wrong with me? Try, what can this part of me teach me? Why did I need this coping mechanism back then? And what did that version of me not yet know? One thing that can also help is pretending like you're speaking to yourself and practicing speaking to yourself like you would of a very close friend. So if one of your best friends was sitting next to you and they told you, like, look, I'm really ashamed of who I used to be, would you just pile onto that and add to the shame of who they used to be and agree with them and add on points? Like, you would not do that. You would probably be like, you know what? You didn't know better yet. Look how hard you're trying right now. Look how far you've come. And that alone speaks to the type of person that you are. So it's not about bypassing. It's about balancing. So yes, take responsibility, feel the feelings, but also remind yourself that your willingness to face this stuff is already evidence that you're healing and that you're already moving forward.